Thanks for staying with us. The African Union is hosting its fifth mid-year coordination meeting of the African Union and the regional economic communities. The meeting will be convened under the theme Acceleration of African Continental Free Trade Area. The mid-year meeting is also expected to discuss on the status of regional integration, the draft report of the AU institutional reforms, among others. Our reporter Bongani Siziba is in Nairobi, and we cross over to her.
Mambo VP Lekan, and I've been fortunate enough for the past 2 days here in Nairobi. I've learned a little bit of Swahili, and also good afternoon to our viewers. I'm here at the UN complex in Nairobi where the AU summit is happening. That is the fifth mid-year summit that is happening here, where several ministers and the AU organs and its organs rather are here in Nairobi having a number of discussions about the issues that are happening in Africa. We talk of the free trade. There are also these discussions about how Africa can trade amongst itself. We also know that there are also a number of key discussions that are happening behind closed doors. And these sessions has been behind closed doors just for 2 days now. And we are also expecting 15 heads of states that will also join these discussions. But while these discussions are happening inside closed doors, we know that in the region, African citizens are also waiting to hear what the outcome of these discussions will be. But let's now take a listen to what Fortune Charumira, the president of the Pan-African Parliament, had to say about this meeting.
I'm here to attend the mid-year summit of the heads of state, which starts, as you have seen, with foreign ministers, the executive council composed of foreign ministers, which for 2 days, and then on Sunday, we have the heads of state mid-year summit. I come here in my capacity as president of the Pan-African Parliament. The Pan-African Parliament is an organ of the AU. In other words, you can say it's one of the key branches of the African Union.
And a discussion that talks about the people at the center of the deliberations. Many meetings have held and we continue to hold. We must keep the conversation ongoing about economic integration, about the African Continental Free Trade Zone and the actualization of the ideals of our founding fathers, about the peace and security situation in the region, about conflicts, about poverty, about, of course, the Russian-Ukraine crisis and its implications to our region. So on the whole, it's a very healthy conversation of leaders, of member states, regional organizations, and at the end of the day, the roadmap and implementation is what we look forward to.
South Africa Minister of International Relations, Naledi Pandor, also gave us a brief of the meetings that have been happening for the past 2 days.
So we've had to devise rules that will ensure that countries do not misuse the rule of origin. We also have agreed on tariffs that we will utilize for African goods so that we are advantaged when we trade as Africans on the continent.
I also had an opportunity to speak to the president of the ECOWAS Commission, that is Omar Toure. Here, let's listen to what he had to say.
Once fully implemented, will enable African countries to trade considerably among themselves.
As these meetings are continuing behind closed doors, many Africans across the regions are hoping that this is not yet another talk show. They are hoping for better results. Bongani Siziba for News Central TV, Nairobi, Kenya.